Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, where I slay nails all day with my daughter here at our salon, Nailfads. But I'm here today to deliver your latest free channeled timeless general tarot message from the download series. So, if you're new, welcome to you. So thankful and grateful that you've aligned with us too. For those of you returning, thank you for your loyalty and holding it down for the new ones to come around. To all of you, we're so grateful and appreciative of the growth that we've seen on the channel, the rise in views, and the rise in subscribers. Also, with this message, if it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Because this message is sponsored by Spirit, the Spirit will decide what comes through, and you're just here to hear it. But there's something here for you because everything happens for a reason. In my experience, I've come to get very solid in that knowing, and whether you are or not, it's always true. So sit back and pick up and run with what's here for you. If you want to have a personal, any questions, look below the video. All the facts are there and follow the directions. Okay. And then that's it. So after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. We're going to first pull a postcard from Spirit. This will be the last message that we read. So we're going to set it there. Pulling it first, reading it last. Let's go to our P and Q Oracle. Soplalo! All right. So, what is the download message that I am to deliver today? Please and thank you, Listener Scott. What's the message that I'm to deliver today? Shout out to Sabria's Tarot, our first commenter of the session. I see Crystal's with us. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Let's see what we have. Thank you to all of you who are choosing membership with the channel. It's a beautiful way to support. And also your love donations. You guys, love donations. So grateful. So appreciative for all your love donations. All right. So this is Princeton's drawing. This is P is a baby in a stroller, and Q is crawling with mommy at the zoo. Pushing one, pulling the other. Pushing one and pulling the other is the energy here. We got some light, fluffy clouds in the sky. Everybody seems to have a smile on their face. Somebody has a puppy and a baby. Because, yeah, somebody has a puppy and a baby. Somebody got one baby in the stroller and one baby who likes to crawl. I'm hearing there are two creations that you've got going. One of them, you're kind of got to push it along right now. The other one has the ability to kind of move itself a little bit right now. Beautiful. I love that. So from the Akashic Tarot, what is the overall energy of today's download? Thank you. And we will read both the upright and the reversals. Definition from the book, but let's see what we have. It's the Seven of Forces, and it says balance. This looks like an office of some sort. There's a lot of books on the shelf, papers on the table, scrolls on the table. Nobody's in the seats, but there's a giant scale on the table, and there's an open door. There's an open door with another open door in the room that's beyond it. So it's like one of those houses with the door, then another room with another door. And then you can see that other open door over there has sunlight coming through. So we went recently to a antique mall, and there was a giant scale. This thing was probably about this tall, and it was sitting on the chair. And Princeton is a Libra, and he was so attracted to that thing. I just have to say he kind of got in trouble a little bit because he kept wanting to touch it. And my daughter's like, don't touch it. Anyways, so touching the scales, and is somebody here telling you not to touch it? There's that energy coming through for someone. Maybe your parents, you found a way to create balance for yourself, and somebody's parent is afraid of what could happen if you do something or take some action or touch something that they don't feel that it's safe for you to touch. Truly, there's no harm in touching it. The scale's going to be just fine. Anyways, let's see what the book says about this Seven of Forces cards. So Seven of Forces. 1 second. Here we go. It says, this card reveals a time of harmony, balance, and justice in your life. A desk holds balanced scales, scrolls, and a stack of papers. Shelves of books grace a wall where a door opens onto a light-filled room. Upright, this card indicates that a time of balance is at hand. All systems through the body, through nature, and through society seek to achieve balance. Stop and consider the parts of your life you can bring into greater balance. During this time, the universe helps you do so. You may have to confront important legal matters. You may have to deal with paperwork of some kind, or there may be a need for legal action regarding property, inheritance, work contracts, custody, or divorce. Be patient and pay attention to details, as technicalities will be important now. But things bode well, justice is at hand. Take heart at the sight of the golden light that washes over the scene, a sign that all issues will come to light and that a beneficial and a just resolution is coming your way. Justice is balance in society, but the Akashic records show that justice is not limited strictly to court and contract situations. Justice and reciprocity are energetic, so the energy you put forth now will return to you in the future. Remember that your energy production is up to you. Continue to be aware of your thoughts and actions. Inner balance now leads to a beautiful destiny tomorrow. In reverse, this card indicates that you may be out of balance and embroiled in some difficult situation that has caused you to lose clarity and even power. This could include stressful legal matters or a situation that seems unjust to you. You may feel all tied up in red tape, but you need to be proactive. Take the action needed to untie the situation bit by bit. Acquire good counsel and advice to see the situation through and help you get all the details straight. The outcome may not go exactly as desired, but remember to keep your balance. Seek only justice, release revenge and anger. You don't want your urgent attachment to create more difficult karma in this matter. On a personal level, this reversal is warning you to get centered and balanced once again. Bring balance back to your diet, your physical exercise, and your mind. Consider how your choices and thoughts are going to impact your future in this life and in the lifetimes to come. Take the actions that will set the scales back in balance, not just between you and others, but within your life as well. There may be components of your daily schedule that have thrown you off center. It's time for you to set things right again. When all things are balanced, the good energy you send out will attract great energy back to you. The Akashic Force guides. Close your eyes and see yourself putting the robes of a court judge. Look upon any situation in your life that requires a balanced understanding, whether it is an actual legal matter or any other situation. See it with the wisdom of Solomon and determine what to do next. All right. From the Download Oracle, show me the overall energy of the download today, please and thank you. Here we go. It says, a sun is an energy source that regenerates. Matches burn hot and short. I'd rather have a sun relationship than a match. So, to have a sun relationship, you have to be a sun personality. A sun personality is energy that regenerates. Right now, what that's meaning as it's coming through is You can't be dependent on other people to be your source of pleasure, happiness, fulfillment. No, you have to be that for yourself. That's the only way you can attract a partner who can come in with that self-regenerating energy, is by being that self-regenerating energy. Okay. Let's see what we have from the dedications for today. And again, the sun energy, the sun is coming through. Like that Seven of Forces card, it showed that the sunlight was coming through there. So let's see, what is the dedication for today's download? What is the dedication to go and show today's download? Thank you. This song is here again. I love this. Okay, so it's a song called Grace from Portia Monique. Feelings that I carry embedded deep inside. A desire to know you with nowhere left to hide. I don't know how to say it. I just know that I need it. I can feel it. You surround me with your love. And it feels so good. Good. To know that you are real. It feels so good. Good. Knowing you are out there. So for me, when I found this song, I was learning the authentic truth of my divine essence, okay, at that time. And every time I would hear this song, it felt like God was in my reality. And since then, I don't need this song to help me get in tune with that. Okay, it felt like spirit was real. It felt like God was real. Okay, it felt like source was real. It felt like my higher self was real. It felt like all my angels, ancestors, and guides were real. So, you can't hide from that. Whichever is your vernacular, we speak all of them. Which language do you speak? We speak all the spiritual languages. So whichever way it was, you knew you got a lot of feelings inside, but you can't hide them. And at the end of the day, your real desire is to come closer to that what God is, that what source is, all those things that we spoke of. That's your true desire. Come and be more in harmony with your divine nature, your authentic self. In doing this is your energy that regenerates, and it's your source energy. This is how you come into balance by coming into harmony. Yes, thank you. With the spirit, with God. So what I just heard was, it's the opposite of drawing and quartering yourself. When I speak about drawing and quartering yourself, people out here, they got the Christ consciousness pulling on them, telling them it's time to love, it's time to forgive, it's time to get over that, it's time to see the light, it's time to do what's right, etc. Fill in the blank, right? But they pull against it. And it's like drawing and quartering your physicality from your spirituality. The spirit is guiding you to do one thing. Your physicality is doing the exact opposite. And you might as well just tie your 4 limbs to 4 different horses and send them running in 4 different directions like they used to do during the medieval times, because that's literally what's happening spiritually. Now, they said it's the opposite of that. So when your spirit calls, it's the card that came out yesterday. Call me, I come. Lead me, I go. Teach me, I know. It's like spirit is working with you, and as you're cooperative with that, you reconcile yourself with yourself. You create balance within your physicality and your spirituality. These two working together in a balanced way creates within you a sun energy, which is a source of energy that regenerates itself. You become self-regenerative. Okay, the bottom of the deck is the month of March. So it could be for some that the month of March comes into play strongly here. For some of you, I hear your birthday is in March. For some of you, this goes back to last March. So you're about to come up on a 1-year cycle of a situation. And in this 1 year, I'm getting that maybe you went from pushing something in a stroller and now it can walk on its own. Okay, a creation of yours. Okay, some of you, this is about in that, as we're coming up soon on March, it'll be in a year that you have achieved some balance, okay, in your spirit. We're going to look at the 4. I was looking for 3, but 4 cards fell out of the tea leaf fortune cards as the main factors of today's download experience. And so for the first one that came out, interesting, because I kind of feel like these two go together and these two go together just because the way they laid. So it says butterfly, a change for the better. Okay. And then on one moment. On the second one was the rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. So I get the energy like there are 2 people, and then even the way they lay on the table, they're kind of like looking at each other through space. So somebody here is too concerned with sexual matters, and somebody's made a change for the better. Okay. The third card that flew out was, and this is over here with the butterfly, it says teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Hey, Rainbow Tribe. For some of you, totally Rainbow Tribe. All right, on the other side of the table, horseshoe, good luck. Okay. And I said on the other side of the table, didn't I? I didn't mean to say on the other side of the table. I meant to say the 4th factor. But for somebody here, it's definitely 2 different individuals showing up here. One overly concerned with sexual matters. Somebody just wants things to get better in their life. Okay. The good luck. It's interesting that the good luck horseshoe falls out with the rabbit. And isn't it a lucky rabbit's foot? Yeah. So there's something here about some luck coming up in your experience at this time. Okay. Maybe March is a very opportune time for you that is going to bring in, for someone, a new sexual partner. Yeah. Especially if you are gay tribe, it looks like, dude, gay boys, gay girls, it looks like it's a good time coming up here in March for relationships. Okay. I'm hearing, even if you were already in one, if you're straight, don't get offended. Okay. Because the first thing that we got about this whole message was not about sex and partnerships. It actually was about you blending with you. So is that this 2 energies here of you coming together? Is that what this is? Because it could totally be that. The butterfly symbolizing more the spiritual transformations you've been through, and your rabbit energy showing up as concerned with sexual matters. Now, I want you to know, I have the word sex is in one of my, and it's in my words of clarity here. But whenever it comes out, it doesn't only talk about sex. It talks about physicality, tangible physicality. So for some, when I talk about sex, we're actually talking about your finances. I get that a lot. Okay. So let's see what we have for the overall guidance for today's download session, please. Joy. I love this. And then I hear the song, I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Hey, down in my heart. Okay, bottom of the deck is success. Look at you. You have some success. Excuse me. So, yeah, definitely getting an energy. If you have achieved a certain balance in your experience, and for some of you, that balance has to do with raising 2 children, maybe on your own. For some of you, this is taking care of 2 businesses, one a little bit more mature than the other, one a little bit more developed than the other. And for some of you, these 2 energies that you're coming along with are 2 different circumstances in your life, and you're able to, in a balanced way, manage it all. So let's see what we have coming out of the tarot. Now, we're going to work with the Angel Tarot today. So for those of you who are ready to buy a new tarot deck, I encourage you to use my discount code and go over to Jabri. The Angels Tarot is a beautiful deck to consider, and we'll be working with that for our session today. So let's see what we have. In the download today, what is the message? What am I supposed to say? Okay. First card, your energy. We have the moon in your energy. Some of you are Pisces or Cancer. Okay. In the energy of the connection, we have strength. Strength. This is, I see controlled action. I see controlled action. Okay. On the other side of the table, we have the High Priestess. Oh, all major arcana so far. The Virgo energy. Okay, somebody on the other, somebody, you're one of you is a Pisces or Cancer. The other one is a Virgo. Okay. The High Priestess. What you need to know about this situation is the 10 of Cups. Happy family. I heard happy wife, happy life. Hey, and the guidance for you in this is the Knight of Swords. Okay. The bottom of the deck here, we have the Page of Cups. How did you know? 'Cause I never told. You found out. I got a crush on you. So somebody has a crush. You had a crush on somebody. The Two of Wands, but they're at a distance. They're a little bit far from you or something like that. Maybe there's some differences between the two of you. But the Magician, you feel like, I manifested this. Boy, I manifested you. I feel like you see this person as very mysterious. You know that this person is spiritual. For some of you, this person reads tarot cards. This person is a spiritual guide of some sort. Okay, you feel like there's a lot to know about this person. This person seems to be very intuitive, but you're also very intuitive. There's something about the way this person looks at you, the way they look at you. I also get in the connection, it feels like there's a calm when they're around. There seems to be a calm. There seems to be a calm, but at the same time, I feel like there's nerves rattling around in there, but yet there seems to be a calm. But yet still there's nerves rattling around in there. So however that's playing out for you. All right. Interesting. Let's see. Let's begin clarifying this, because I see, yeah, you're like, I wonder who wrote the book of love. Okay. You feeling some romantic feelings. You know, there's a long journey ahead of you. You don't know exactly what that's going to look like. But what you do know is that you got your spirit to guide you. And you're not trying to, it's like you're trying to hold back with this Strength card energy. You could be trying to hold back from taking action. Even more than that, though, I feel like this person in your experience is not telling you certain things. They're not telling you certain things. I feel, yeah, because the way I'm seeing this is the cards on my table are laid out like this. And so I see these two showing up as the same energy on the other side of the table, and you over here, somebody, you're completely oblivious to somebody's attraction to you. Yeah, somebody you're completely oblivious to. Another person's very strong attraction to you. They think you're very beautiful. They think you're sexy. Yeah, this person, is it that you think somebody is sexy? Okay, it can go either way. You know which side of the table you lay on. And like I said in the beginning, if it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Let's see what's at the bottom of the handmade clarifiers as a foundation of this situation. There it is, the High Priestess. Psychic, intuitive, empathic, Virgo. Hidden emotions, hidden information, a channeler. A direct link to source, to God, to the divine message. Somebody who just knows shit, knowing without knowing why, but you just know. And then at the end of the day, you do know why. Somebody been keeping secret crush, like I saw. Somebody's definitely been keeping a crush secret in this experience. Yeah. You've been very interested in your spirituality. I see that as well. You've been very interested in your spirituality. Okay. And I get the sense, I see here that you may be unaware of just how psychic another person is in your experience. So you trying, or maybe there's something here about unknown factors, and somebody is, the way this angel is covering the mouth, it's like, don't say too much right now. Don't say too much right now. See what's at the bottom of the deck. The foundation of this is you've been sleeping in bed alone. Okay. Likely both of you have been sleeping in bed alone. You and the other person on the other side of this experience been sleeping in bed alone. But there's this knowing about a connection. Somebody's got the know. I feel like it's this one over here with this high priestess. Somebody's got to know about this connection. Okay. And the person, I feel like there is some more information needs to become clear to somebody. Somebody's trying to figure some things out. They're really just trying to follow their intuition. Okay. The bottom of the deck from the OG words of clarity is sex. I told you. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. So I said, whenever I do another open mic comedy session, I'm definitely going to talk about this, because straight dating was one thing. If you don't know, I'm a baby lesbian. I was straight until I was about 40 years old when I realized I was a lesbian. And straight dating is clear. The man wants to put his stick in a hole. You know what the fuck is going down there. Lesbian dating is a whole nother thing. I even feel like gay boy dating is a lot clearer. The 2 sticks, 2 holes, you know what I'm saying? Lesbian dating is a whole nother thing. Some lesbians, you don't know if you're even going to be able to touch them, look at them. Some lesbians want to get a fake stick and put it in your hole. And then there's other lesbians like me who are like, can we just do it naturally? We have everything we need on our own 2 female bodies. We don't need anything else. So I do feel like there is a need to talk about your sexual attractions. Talk about your sexual preferences if you're meeting new people, especially if you are lesbian. You really need to communicate about your sexual preferences, because there's a whole slew of them, honey. Some of these women out here in the lesbian scene are touch-me-nots, and some of them are pillow princesses. They ain't never gonna want to reciprocate with you. You know, there's all these different things about how people have their preferences. And I guess in some ways, you know, some people might really need to, you might have some quirks about you, even if you're straight with your sexuality, you might need to talk about that. Okay. Too much concern with sexual matters for someone here. It's definitely here. But it looks like too much concern with sexual matters turns out to be good luck. Maybe you're too much concern with sexual matters leads to a conversation that opens up some energy, opens up some ideas, opens up some opportunity that turns out to be good luck, because it's a change for the better and deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Yeah, if you're anti-gay, if you're not an ally, at least you might want to click off of today's session. I'm just saying. So from the Fairy Dust Oracle, the bottom of the deck says medicine. Veggies and fruit from yellow to blue, like medicine, they're good for you. So you've been through a healing period is what I see with this. You're coming out of a healing period. Somebody here decided to become vegetarian or fruitarian. Yeah, and somebody here, yellow to blue. It was about, so yellow and blue. Yellow solar plexus chakra, blue throat chakra. Okay, so taking the actions, taking the actions and speaking out. Again, a need to have these conversations of importance as regards to your preferences and your needs. Okay, if you're doing this, I see that you're finding some balance in your experience. Okay, you could be lining up with somebody who has the same preferences and needs as you. Okay, so what else? If you're the main energy here, you could be oblivious about a connection that's about to come up right now. You could be oblivious about somebody's desire for you. You could be unknowing and unwitting about an attraction that somebody has for you, but it's a powerful attraction. You could not be understanding that they're actually really having to restrain themselves back because maybe this person is very concerned with sex and sexual matters and or sexual preferences, right? Not knowing. Okay, there's another energy here. Somebody here is more intersex. I'm getting that. So there's somebody here who's intersex. Look it up if that's for you. All right, let's get into this message. I hope this whole thing isn't about sex because, honey, it's been a while for me. So let's see what we have in your energy clarifying. Remember, you showed up as the moon, intuitively guided. A lot of things you don't know, but you don't know what you don't know until you know it. So our first clarifier we have is the Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Heartbreak, disappointment, the truth that hurts like a bee, but then it sets you free. And then we have the Two of Wands. Distance, separation. Okay, maybe it's been 2 months for somebody since a heartbreak. Okay, if you were with that person for 2 years or less, and 2 months is a good time to give yourself a break, according to, I don't know who decided that, but whatever. The Hierophant is here. The Hierophant is spiritual authority, commitment, big commitment. It is doing what's right, doing what's right. So was there a situation here about doing what's right? It also talks about life lessons and corporations and stuff like that. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, the Queen of Wands. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, feminine energy. This is showing up in your energy. I see that you decided to, this is a lot like yesterday's energy. So your intuition was showing you something. You made a decision. You are a mystery to somebody with the moon. You've turned yourself into a mystery. You can't see me. Did you tell somebody you can't see me no more? Heartbreak, disappointment, separation, life lessons came into play in regards to a situation with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, with somebody who is too concerned with who you having sex with, too concerned with sexual matters. Okay. Clarifying your position. More funk and more junk. Were you bringing more funk and more junk to the experience? Yeah, somebody here was bringing more funk and more junk to a person's life. And you know what? You just want peace, peace, peace. Somebody's calling out for peace. Let's see what else. This is arrows. Direction is yours to choose today. Your inner light will guide the way. Again, intuitively guided through a situation where there was more funk and more junk, intuitively guided straight to your peace. And we have a flag here. It's for the Jolly Roger. So for our first round of trivia, y'all ready? True or false? The skull and crossbones flag was universally used by Caribbean pirates. Somebody is a pilot because I said pilot. Okay. By Caribbean pirates from the 16th to the 19th century. False. Most pirates design their own flags, including symbols such as swords and hourglasses. In the multiple choice, which of these pirate movies was released first? Was it Hook, Pirates of the Caribbean, or The Princess Bride? It was The Princess Bride released first. Okay. And in the open-ended question, name Robert Louis Stevenson's classic pirate adventure novel. Treasure Island. So, in your energy showing up, first off, somebody might think you have an hourglass shape, okay? Somebody might think you have an hourglass shape. On that side of the table, we have a situation where somebody here in more funk and more junk, okay, you bring in peace, arrows. Maybe they got arrows of love coming your way. They got to make a choice, okay? They made a choice, and the choice that they made was to separate, to hide. Somebody here made a choice to separate, to hide. Somebody was too focused on sexual matters, okay? Pirates. First off, pirates, what do? They go in and they take other people's booty. Ooh, they go in and they take what don't belong to them. Okay. The Princess Bride. Somebody here, a pillow princess. Somebody here, a princess bride. Somebody here, a young bride. Somebody here offering or telling you that you're going to be their bride. Okay. And then we have Treasure Island. I also got the idea here for someone, this side of the table and that side of the table are two different people in your experience, and you're trying to make a decision on which to move forward with, and you kind of been seeing two different people. Interesting. All right, so Treasure Island, somebody here, they see you as a treasure. They see you as a play. They see you as Treasure Island. They see you as high value, beautiful. They see you as something of great value. However, there's so much challenges and dangers there as well. So somebody could totally be pulling back because even though you're beautiful and high value, you scare them. Somebody is scared by your value. Somebody is scared by your power because you're psychic. Somebody is scared to move forward with you because of your psychic nature. Let's look at the situation. What is the Strength card? So the Strength card is about controlling your actions and controlling your behavior. It's about taking control in the situation and deciding what will be. It's about learning how to keep your trap shut, I see. For the sake of peace, you keep your mouth shut. Okay? Are you doing something in secret to bring peace to a situation where there's funk and junk? It could have to do with the princess. Who is the princess? She's the child of the queen and the king. Okay. So for someone in this situation, you doing something your baby mama don't know about. You taking some sort of action your spirit has guided you to create change in a heartbreaking situation so there could be some peace there. But you're keeping it hidden. Somebody here, you're out there creating secret good luck for somebody. You out there, did you fulfill somebody's need? You saw a need and you filled the need, but you kept it hush hush. It's an anonymous donation. It's anonymous contribution. You dropped something off. You knew somebody needed, that they was going on some hard times. You knew somebody needed something to eat in their kitchen. And so you went ahead and put a big old bag of potatoes on somebody's doorstep, something like that. You know, you went and slipped some money into somebody's door, into somebody's house. They don't know who it came from. They don't know, but you did a deed. You did a good deed for somebody who was in need. And you don't need recognition for it. You don't need recognition for it. Somebody needed some help. You provided help. And it's going to turn out to be really amazing. Okay. In the situation, with the Strength card, clarifying this, we have the Seven of Swords. I told you you did something in secret and you're getting away with it. So the Seven of Swords, this dude, he's trying to sneak out the camp with the swords from other people. So this is to take some anger, some vengeance, some hostility out of a situation. You take a move to remove some hostilities from a situation. You did it in secret. You ain't looking for acknowledgement or praise out of this. You're just trying to make things more peaceful. The Ten of Cups, look at you. Yeah, the actions you're taking, they were not low vibrational at all. You did something in a secret way to create balance and love and peace and harmony. Beautiful. You have the Queen of Pentacles here. Queen of Pentacles is because you had the resources available and you're a lover, you're a nurturer, you're a mother, you're kind, you're giving, you're generous. For someone, this was definitely involving a situation with the Virgo, because on the other side of the table, we have a Virgo. This Virgo feels very blessed right now because of this. Okay. And then the Strength card, there it is. So this is you, again, taking control of a situation. But with that Seven of Swords, you did it in stealth mode. And look at this. No more chances. No more chances. Something about no more chances in this situation. Somewhere where a person, you remove yourself from a situation who was bringing more funk and more junk into your life. You don't have no more chances for them. Is that why you helped? Was it because of the princess? You heard the princess was in trouble, so you wanted to help the princess, but the queen ain't got no more chances with you because she's a violent queen or she's an aggressive queen, something like that. She ain't got no more chances. But you did something in secret because of somebody's lie and deception towards the family. They're out on their own. They need to figure this stuff out. They ain't got no more chances. Okay. And we have pray. You put a prayer out there and things were set into motion. There's a quote here. It says, we have to pray with our eyes on God, not on the difficulties. Oswald Chambers is a quote. And then it says, so this is how you swim inward. So this is how you flow outwards. So this is how you pray. Mary Oliver. Quote. A prayer, petition, invoke, request, or beg. Somebody here was a beggar. You ain't giving them no more chances. You'll pray for them, but that's all you got. Another quote saying, when I pray, coincidences happen, and when I don't, they don't. William Temple. Another quote says, when we change the way that we pray, everything changes, from Mark Batterson. So in this situation, there's a prayer. Okay, there is a prayer. Because you went in and you did it with stealth, whatever you did to benefit this situation, on the other side of the table, somebody thinks that it was a blessing from heaven. That's not a bad thing. You're like, I'm okay with that. I don't need the fucking credit for this, as long as the results came through. Okay. And the 4-leaf clovers. Good luck. You have found a 4-leaf clover. Unlucky times will soon be over. So here's what happens when you put something out, it comes back to you. When you put energy out, it returns to you. So if you're out here creating good luck in stealth mode, secretly being the benefactor, secretly blessing people, secretly being that good luck and that good fortune in their life, what energy will be returning to you? The very same. Interesting. So some serendipitous connections and experiences coming in for you, okay? Now, in the situation for our second round of trivia, we have the Mustang. Okay. Somebody here, part of why they needed some help in the first place is because they too worried about sexual matters. Okay. Throwing it out. I heard it. I gotta say it. So true or false about the Mustang? And again, okay, I'll sing the fucking song. Mustang Sally, I think you better slow your Mustang down. Oh, Mustang Sally now, baby. I think you better slow your Mustang down. Why you been running all over town? I think it's time to put your flat feet on the ground. So somebody here been too obsessed, worried about their sexual life, about who they gonna be with and all that stuff. They need to learn how to slow their butt down, sit down, sleep by yourself, be happy sleeping by yourself. That's not what you're supposed to be focused on. True or false? The Mustang is known as the pony car. True. Multiple choice question. Which one of these is true about the Mustang? It was introduced in 1964. It was originally made by American Motors. Since 2007, all models are convertibles. It was introduced in 1964. Okay. Open-ended question. In what 1974 film and its 2000 remake does the main character plan to steal a Mustang codenamed Eleanor? Gone in 60 seconds. I love this. So Like I said, somebody here too concerned with sexual matters. Maybe this is your ex-lover or somebody you know who's really obsessed with having a lover, right? And trying to figure that out. There's something here about 1964. So let's see, what is 1964? 19 is the Sun card, 6 is the Lovers, and 4 is the Emperor. Okay, so what I see is light is being shown on a decision that has to be made in order to take and grow in their life, in order to expand in their life, in order to become a leader in their life. Light is being shown about a decision that must be made. Now, I'm also seeing 1964, which is Magician, Hermit, and then the Lovers, and then the Emperor again. So what I see with that is there is a person who is in their power, and they are divinely inspired, having found their own light. They're making a decision to take control in a matter. But again, they may not be making their presence known, I'm hearing, okay? And then gone in 60 seconds. It's like you dip into the situation, do the magic, create the good luck, and dip out of the situation before they even knew you were there. It's gone. Okay, you're gone. On the other side of the table, on this side of the table, we have the High Priestess for somebody, which is Virgo energy. For someone, there's Virgo energy here. The High Priestess is the psychic. It's the intuitive. Okay, let's see what else we had about that. Again, the Hermit energy. I told you, the Hermit energy. Hermit energy is, again, Virgo energy. The Hermit. The Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. The Mother. The King of Wands, taking action, following through, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. And the Moon, doing it in secret. So is this about people who were together in a connection of some sort, and somebody here is doing something in secret to help another person? A secret benefactor, a secret donation, a secret prayer. There's a prayer between two people. Somebody here wants to marry another person. They want a chance, but what they're getting is no more chances, and they're praying for luck in this situation. They want some romance. Okay. Yeah, let's see some more. Part 2. Oh boy, part 2. So in part 1, you got all your awareness of your spiritual gifts, your powers, your abilities, your super. And now you know about those. You learned how to use those superpowers. Now it's apply, apply, apply. Okay, follow your intuition. Somebody here is psychic. Even though another person is hidden, okay, they're psychic. They know something here. Okay, payoff. Look at this. In part 2, there's the payoff. Part 2 brings the payoff. What else? Practice. After a while, you'll dance on air. Practice makes perfect. You're almost there. Part 2. The payoff. All right, before we get into trivia, what do I see here? I see there's part 2 for a person here. A strong emphasis on High Priestess energy. Because in the part 2 card, I also have High Priestess energy. Intuitively guided actions to bring, because it's like there is a person here, again, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, who is looking at another person on that side of the table who was guided to take action to bring peace in their life at all expenses. Somebody over there was guided to do that. Over here, somebody is being guided to take action, and there's definitely something about a payoff. In other words, to make something happen. So I see 2 people at a distance, but for some reason there's a prayer for luck in this, you know, but then no more chances are there. You could be saying there's no more chances, but there's something here about dipping in, providing a good luck, a blessing, being a benefactor in some type of way, and then just kind of disappearing again, going off into the shadows. The Hermit, the Empress, and the Moon. Somebody has been trying to busy themselves and be distracted from something that they try to deny. They can't deny it any longer. It's continuing to stay on their mind. With the practice cards, like spirits continuing to send them the same message until they get it. In the third round of trivia, we have this TV personality showing up, and it's Jimmy Fallon. So true or false? Fallon is known for his carpool karaoke segment. False. Carpool karaoke was created by Late Late Show host James Corden. Okay. Which of these, in our multiple choice question, which of these is not a regular segment on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon? Was it Cat Party, Dance Battle, Wheel of Musical Impressions? Cat Party is not a regular segment on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. All right. And the open-ended question, on Saturday Night Live, what weekly feature did Fallon co-host with Tina Fey? The Weekend Update. Okay. I see this as a situation where there's somebody here who wants to catch up on the weekend. Okay, they want to do something they don't normally do, and that involves a physical interaction with you. There's something here about a person who is kind of known for karaoke. So somebody could be using karaoke as an excuse to get together, hang out, spend some time together. But in reality, there's some secret desires there, okay? They're nervous because they don't usually get involved in this way. Yeah. I'm hearing they usually take more time, and this person is very discreet. This person is very discreet. They want to be discreet. They want to stay discreet. Somebody here doesn't know how to say it the right way. I'm hearing say what the right way. Say something about what they really want in the right way. Somebody wants an opportunity. They feel like it's going to be worth it. Somebody is afraid that they're not going to have no more chances if they don't go for it at this time. Okay. Somebody is feeling distant from. See, there's two people here with the Hierophant and the Empress here, and the match set of the King and Queen of Wands. That's a true match. Okay. Both people have a strong passion for one another. They've been holding back. They feel like there's no more chances, but somebody here is saying a prayer for another chance, and it looks like good luck is with them, honestly, is what I see. It looks like good luck is with them. It does. It looks like they're going to get their another chance. If they've been honest, they've been praying, they've been working on whatever it was that brought challenges, somebody is going to get their chance. It doesn't mean that you've been with this person before, but it does mean that it's somebody that you know. I get that. So what do you need to know in this experience? We have the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups. All right. Happy connection. This is the happy ending, man. This is bliss. This is beautiful love, family, home, everything. And it's where the children can play together. It's just beautiful. Okay. The 6 of Cups. What you need to know. The 6 of Cups, the return. The return, the return, the return. What else? The 3 of Wands. Oh, this is a return you've been waiting for. For someone, this isn't a return you've been waiting for, but this is like a soulmate you've been waiting for. And the return energy is, it's like a return to bring back that love and feeling. Bring back that love and feeling. So there's that energy of bringing back that loving feeling. Okay, this could be somebody you knew a long time ago as a childhood friend. They're coming back into your life, and they're gonna sneak into your life sort of way. They didn't think they were gonna have another chance to see you. It's going to be worth it. You're going to be so surprised. Okay, the Three of Wands. This is a soulmate connection you've been waiting for. What is what you need to know? The Seven of Pentacles. In order for this soulmate connection that you've been waiting for to manifest, you've had to make sure you tended to your own garden. Meaning, you had to make sure you took care of nourishing and watering yourself and keeping the weeds out of your garden, which means you had to let go of certain things in order to get here. What else? The Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is our victory card. Okay, it's our victory card. It's also what you've been waiting for comes through for you. Yeah. Then we have the alignment of the sixes. Okay, we have the alignment of the Six of Cups and the Six of Wands, bookending these clarifiers, talking about how you've been processing your childhood and all that stuff. You know, you did all this shadow work about your childhood traumas and your first loves and all that stuff. Yay, because doing all that work, tending to your own garden, and dealing with your own issues of codependency, abandonment, whatever, puts you in success mode and puts you in alignment. And now there's this overcoming of all the challenges and recognition, and you can see it in your experience. The recognition is there. I never felt as safe as I do when I am with you. Someone here, this is about a person who feels so safe and secure with you. They trust in your love and pleasure. Pleasure is here. Good times. Good times on the table is what you need to know. Satisfaction. Lead the way. Take the reins today. Others will follow if you lead the way. So there's something here about you leading the way in this is something you need to know. Okay. And the animal showing up in this experience is the bamboo. So for our fourth round of trivia, true or false? The panda belongs to the animal order Carnivora. True. In spite of this, its diet is almost exclusively plants. In the multiple choice question, what is the biggest threat to the panda bear population? Is it disease, loss of habitat, or poaching? The biggest threat to the panda bear population is loss of habitat. And open-ended question, what is the panda's primary food source? It's bamboo. Okay. So bamboo is a very antimicrobial by nature, okay? That's why you have a lot of bamboo cutting boards, okay? They have a lot of moisture-wicking athletic apparel made of bamboo material. It's great. Bamboo sheets are the best I've ever had. Bamboo fabric is like super soft. I love, okay. So what you need to know is somebody here in your experience, I feel like you're going to be more of the dominant energy. You'll be more of the masculine energy with the lead the way card. You're more of the masculine energy because this is coming out in your reading. But loss of habitat. There's something here about you taking the lead to create happiness in a situation because somebody may not know where to go. They're losing their habitat. Somebody is lost their habitat. Somebody here, you're providing safety and security in some sort of way. Like I said, you dip in, you make some magic happen, you create good luck for somebody, you dip out, and you don't need acknowledgement. But it's interesting how that energy is coming back for you. Okay? That energy is coming back for you in some sort of way. So the panda bear, you're a balanced being. Also going back to that balance, because the panda bear is light and dark, it's white and black. So there's balance in the panda bear energy. You might be a carnivora. You are a meat eater, but you mostly still have plant-based foods. Every once in a while, you throw a little bit of meat in there. What you need to know is maintaining health. And what I'm getting is maintaining your spiritual health. You're very natural, spiritual, but every once in a while, if you have to use that dark side a little bit, I'm getting yin yang energy. Like you always come from the light. You come from the light. You don't want to try to cause no pain, no damage, whatever. But every once in a while, you got to use that dark spot in the center of the white half of the yin yang for light purposes. So here you are, masterfully exercising the use of your superpowers that you learned about in part 1. Okay. All right. So that's what I got here about what you need to know. What What else? Again, it brings pleasure. You creating an energy of safety and security here for yourself and for others. Okay. Guidance for you, the Knight of Swords. An opportunity. Somebody's coming in quickly. Let it happen. I heard let it happen. The Four of Swords. Four of Swords, rest and recuperation. Chill and heal. You've been waiting on something. You've been waiting on something. Okay. It's coming in quickly. The winds of change are happening now. Someone here, when you went out there and you created good luck for another person and you weren't seeking appreciation from that person, you just wanted to fix the situation and stay anonymous. When you did that, you changed your luck. Okay, the Ace of Swords, Four of Swords, resting period, trying to figure something out, mulling something over, not taking action, comes to the Ace of Swords. It's time to take action. The truth is here, an opportunity, a conversation happens. Okay, the Ten of Swords, there's some sort of conclusion. With the Ten of Swords is a conclusion. This is all Swords energy so far. Even our main card is about Swords energy. So is this about concluding? Okay, you know what? Clearly, I'm not upset anymore. I went in and I created this magical experience. Clearly, there's, I did this, and I don't need them to know. Maybe they're not as much in peace as I am, but I'm letting this whole thing go. Look at that. There's a final release of a situation that was on your mind a lot. And maybe you did something really like creating good luck for another person and you didn't even let them know because you don't want to hear what the heck they have to say. You don't even care if they know if it was you anyway, but you knew of a need. You knew it was important. Maybe somebody was losing a place to stay. Maybe somebody needed a place to stay. You moved some energies, said some prayers, did some magic, put some money, whatever you did. Okay, the Six of Pentacles. What you do comes back to you, and it looks like it's coming in quickly. It looks like it's coming back very quickly. All right. Oh, boy. Participation in the societal trend is not beneficial at this time. Go your own way. Don't follow the group. So there's something here about everybody's doing things a certain way. That's not for you right now. You need to do things the way that Spirit is guiding you to. You're making big changes in your life. You're doing things in a different way. Keep doing that. You're doing things that don't make sense to the normal, rational human mind. But that's because you're not a normal human, rational mind. You're a intensely trained, psychic, empowered, intuitive, empathic, loving mind. You're different. Act accordingly, okay? Angel number 11 is here in your guidance, spiritual awakening, enlightenment, live my soul mission and life purpose, connect to my higher self. Again, like I said, who gives a damn what they think? Who gives a damn what they say? Who gives a damn if they would think you were crazy for what you did? Do what your spirit is guiding you to because you're living your soul mission and life purpose. You are connecting to your higher self. Keep doing that. Learn a little nudge. It's now your turn to put on your thinking cap. It's time to learn. Again, here you are coming up with creative solutions. You're coming up with creative solutions to be of service. It's all spiritually guided. You may be dipping in and out, not letting the folks know that you was creating some good luck. Somebody been too focused on sexual matters. They forgot to take care of their house in some type of way. And now they was threatening to lose their habitat. Well, you created change for a better, and because you did that, it looks like as a result, there's this opportunity coming in for you. Okay, so whatever you did, you've been putting these energies out to help different ones to create positive change and experiences. It looks like it's coming back to you. Okay, and we have an animal showing up in your guidance, and it is the centipede. Okay. True or false? All centipedes have 100 legs. False. Most species have around 35 pairs of legs. In the multiple choice question, which of these is a trait common to all centipedes? Their primary food source is decaying plant matter. They bear live young, or they have a poisonous bite. The trait that is common to all centipedes is they have a poisonous bite. Open-ended question. The giant centipede, which can catch bats in flights, lives in what continent? South America. So, don't you know that in the quiet of the night is when the snake is in the crawling and the moon starts to glow and disappear? When the time is really right, it's when the centipede is crawling. You'll be crying in the night, so many tears. Okay, so interesting. Anywhere where you helped out a person because they was about to lose their habitat and there was a princess involved, a child was involved, okay? What you don't know and what will never happen is you stopped a fucking predator. So you were so spiritually inspired to take right now because a predator was coming for that kid. A predator was coming for that kid. If this thing would have unfolded the way it was going to unfold without you stepping in and doing what you did, not needing recognition, just doing it from the place of love, you stepped in, you did. There was a predator coming for the princess. And what I saw, the snake is in the crowd. Yeah. And the moon starts to glow and disappear. So there's somebody here. They're growing up, they're glowing, you know what I'm saying? But they would have disappeared. Their light that they were getting, that they were growing, their personal empowerment, their love light would have fucking disappeared. Somebody here was in a very difficult position. You couldn't just walk up and say, hey, let me help you. Because y'all got a whole fucking past. You got a whole fucking past. Yeah. But you took action anyway. And in taking action anyway, you took action that would benefit the princess, the children involved, okay? This fool with this motorcycle get on my nerve in my neighborhood. He just like to drive around the blocks over and over again. Can you at least hop on the highway and go do something? Oh my God. So everything I say in reading happened for a reason. Somebody here been going round and round and round in circles, and you're like, can't you just hop on the highway and go do something with your life already? No, they're still on the same round and round circles. You know about those round and round circles. You stepped in, you took action to protect the princess, okay? You didn't let them know it was you. You might have sent some help over. You might have sent some aid over, whether that was a person, whether that was some money, whether it was dropping off some clothes, whatever it was, putting some organization in touch with these people to provide for their needs. Somebody here, you knew about some church organization that will provide child care for a child so they won't be home alone after school, okay? You're doing that. What you didn't know was you acted by divine inspiration. God used you because whatever you were guided to do from the place of being hidden, from this hidden position, it protected this child so they can grow, so they can learn. If this child would have been left in the situation what they were in, there was a big threat and danger to them coming in that would have shook their development. So this is what I have for your download today. Let's get into the postcard from Spirit. If you sent your donation of at least $10 and you have a question, now's the time to let me know where I can confirm that. If not, this will be your final message, okay? From the postcard from Spirit, it says, Dear you, there is always more than one side to an argument. Two sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right. Hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today, we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternate plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another's point of view. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn We love you so much. That is a confirmation that you have done things, or if your plan is to do something in a stealthy way, to be of service, to be a benefit, to be an angel in somebody's life, then hey, you're on point. Spirit is loving you for this, okay? So this is what I have for you today, and that's what I have for the download, okay? I have a donation of $11 here. Tina, the traveler, go ahead and put your question in for me, Tina. I'll look at your question. You said for info about event in April, please and thank you. Okay, so let's see what info do we have for Tina about the event in April. I'm being guided to pull for you from a card from this deck and a card from this deck. Hold on. So I have the vice versa tarot and the wisdom of the oracle. Show me about the event in April. What does Tina need to know about the event in April, please and thank you? All right. I have one falling to the floor. The one on the table is loyal heart. Loyal heart. So there's loyalty here. Got loyalty, got royalty up in my bones. Okay. Message in a bottle. Information. So Spirit letting you know that there's loyalty here. Give me a tarot card to go with this for about the event in April. Okay. The Ace of Swords. Okay, as a zodiac sign, this would be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This is a truth. This is a victory. This is a win. There's an eagle flying in this. The eagle is one of the manifestations of the zodiac sign Scorpio. I feel like there's a conversation about some situation that was very challenging and dark for somebody in their past, okay? But there's truth about this. And there's clarity and enlightenment for you. So I hope that helps you, Tina. That's what I have for you about your event in April. I'm not seeing anybody else showing up in this. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. And that's all, folks. Until next time, I'm sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby.